Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of 7 Deadly Sins, Chapter 274. What is the title? The Fallen Angel of Despair, Mael. The sin committed by Gowther 3,000 years ago was to alter Mael's memories into that of Esterosa. I think he altered more than just Mael's memories. Using them against a living being is on a rule-breaking level, something that must be absolutely never be abused on a human. So what, you can do it on people? Or, not people, but like Gowther here, for instance, or animals? That's kind of unfair, too. But, yeah, so two big questions. It's like, okay, so I'm guessing because it's on such a massive forbidden scale that he has to sacrifice himself to either completely undo it, or does it naturally undo itself because it was mentioned that, oh, as soon as someone starts doubting the logic of the alteration, that doubt cracks and then everyone else starts to be affected. It started off with the Demon King and then everybody else started like, wait, something's not right here. Tell me what you know. Okay, now you tell me what you know. Okay, we all know the same thing, and it's a little too eerie. So, And then also, what's up with Esterosa? Or not Esterosa. Not Esther. He's obviously the problem because he don't exist. But, Escanor. Because how did he get the blessing then? Or the grace. It was grace. If, Mael still is alive, okay, dust is clearing, everyone's like still clutching their heads, and we now have a naked Mael's butt right there. And why does the demon Esterosa have goddess wings? The demon Esterosa never existed to begin with. Okay, King's asking questions, and Gowther has answers. Gowther? I am... That is his original form. Mael of the Four Archangels. I guess he aged a little bit. Because he's more gruff looking than like that when we saw him in the last chapter. So that was what he looked like 3,000 years ago. But I guess 3,000 years, even for an effectively immortal being, doesn't always work out so well. Okay, we got Derry there. That can't be. Is that you, Mael? Okay, two archangels there. They're starting to see him. Was I having a nightmare? Well, that one hell of a nightmare to last this long. My hair. Why is it... Oh, I think he had longer hair, so yeah, he's remembering longer hair. It's like, it's cut. I don't remember going to the barber. Okay, flashback. Oh, this is a much younger Mael then, because he's very childlike looking face. Oh, you look like Ludicil. But just because you're copying his hairstyle, that doesn't mean you'll grow a spine. Not to mention your frizzly hair. Or frizzy hair. There. Quit picking on him. I'm not picking on him. Well, I think it suits you. Oh, this is why he was in love with Elizabeth. She always kind of went with his choices. I was like, I'm doing the right thing. She likes me. And then it's like, nope, she didn't like you, boy. Okay, you got, Torel. Can't you understand how Mael feels at all? He just wants to get, even the slightest bit closer to his big brother. Nope, I don't get it at all. I guess it's because they don't have siblings. Well done. As expected of my younger brother. Okay, so they're out slaying demons. Someday, will I be like you, big brother? I guarantee it. Why does Ludicil always have his eyes closed? That's something that it looks kind of creepy at times. You will be the man to surpass me. Okay. Okay, we've never seen these kinds of demons before. Brother taught me that there was no sin in killing demons, that there was no greater justice than freeing the souls trapped in their cells of filth. Yes, that's why I killed demons. So many I couldn't even count. Okay, oh, some more members of the goddess clan. From other, I thought that one had like a sword through his side. At some point, I became the strongest of the 4 archangels, the angel of death. Wait. Well, I guess maybe only the one title, but I thought we were going 4 horsemen of the apocalypse there for a second. And an existence feared by the demon clan. Okay, here's what he looks like as an adult. Pretty cool looking. To my brother, I was his pride and joy. That made me incredibly happy. And yet you, Elizabeth. Oh, here comes the jealousy. You never took any notice to me at all, and instead chose that filthy demon Meliodas. Just how much pain did I feel then? As if my heart was gouged from my chest. What? Okay, what's going? I do like that it seems like when he uses the grace that it engulfs his head like a halo, or he just has a fireball head. He's a hothead, haha. Stupid joke. I am Esteraza. What? Oh. Okay. What am I saying? Your name is Mael. At last, I have slain the strongest of the 4 archangels, Mael. Okay, so he was having delusions then. What a pathetic sight. Yeah, a lot of people were kind of like, how did this work? So yeah, he's out of his mind. I killed myself? Impossible. Not impossible. What in the world am I saying here? There's definitely something wrong with me. I dedicate this victory to my father, the great demon king. Why is jealousy and everything like he envisions himself as part of the demon clan in the hopes that he would, get some attention from Elizabeth, so then he kind of created this mental alter ego or something. The demon king, your father? The depth of sin within those words. Oh, supreme deity, please forgive me. What is this hair? How irritating. Oh, so that's how he actually cut his hair. Hey, stop that. Now it's the same as my big brother Meliodas. Oh, and here goes the wings. And they've deteriorated? What? Don't be absurd. That filthy demon? My brother? Impossible. This is just ridiculous. It can't be. They're disappearing. That was my grace bestowed to me by the... Oh, he relinquished the grace. And I think he was high up in the air, and it must have... Well, that still doesn't fully explain, because this was 3,000 years ago. So what, I guess it's just been traveling? I assume we're going to find out about the Escanor mystery. This can't be. And now his eye has changed. Well done, Esterosa. Although you are my son, I shall grant you this as your reward. Father, that is the commandment of love left behind by brother. A commandment? If I were to take a filthy power like that into myself, I'd no longer be able to even stay amongst the goddess clan. Now I'm getting them crossed. You've got to stop. Please stop. Okay, so this is why he couldn't control more than one of them. It was because it really just went against his code. His real personality was always trying to reject it. It's like, no, we can't be like that. Get it away. Stop. I don't like an almost naked Mael in front of me. Okay, he got it. There's the demon clan mark on his forehead. He got the power of darkness through this. This is incredible. So this is my new power. It can't be. I can't believe it. Okay, he's with the other commandments. This is a nightmare. Okay, slaying his own kind. Is that a blue demon? Because it's a bird? Or what? I'm confused. I think that's what that's supposed to be. It's freaky. Such a random panel. Okay, you have Sorrel and Tarmel coming after him, and Elizabeth, he's got her by the throat. This isn't reality. Ah! Okay, so the final memories he's rejecting, and he's starting to come back, I guess. It isn't a nightmare. It still lingers in these hands. Oh, he's starting to... Oh, now I get why his eyes were like that. That was his inner self crying, right? The sensation of having slayed thousands of my own brethren. The feeling of incinerating innocent people and commoners. Who did this? You did this. All the responsibility lies with me. So destroy me. Oh, so this is where the sacrifice comes into play. I shall atone with my own life, but that alone will not suffice. Oh, well, that rhymed. Because he became stronger, he was used by Gowther of the despicable demon clan. That alone is enough to despair. Okay, and he's got one eye normal and one eye goddess clan. To be continued in chapter 275, Hearts as One. So what, the two personalities are going to come together, or is that talking about like the heart thing that Gowther has that gives him emotions? This is okay, interesting. Still didn't answer the Escanor question, but that'll probably be in due time. I mean, unless you were supposed to convey that, once it left his body, it kind of was looking for a suitable host and just never found one for 3,000 years. A little convenient. Too convenient. But I'll go with that for the time being, unless it gets elaborated anymore. But, alright chapter, and I'll give it a 3.5 overall. I mean, it started to answer some things, and other things were cleared up a bit. So I guess Gowther's going to die the next chapter, but I think I mentioned this either in a comment or during my live reaction a couple weeks ago, or last week. Like, he's a puppet. If he gets destroyed, it doesn't matter, because Merlin probably has examined his body numerous times, especially when she modified him a bit. So she knows how he was built. She might not be able to make like an exact replica of his body, but like if she can make enough of him, and then like his mind is restored enough, that he can probably help her finish himself to be back to the way he was. I mean, like I said, he's a puppet. He's not a person, so resurrecting him is not a hard thing, and it really wouldn't be out of the way, to say. Because it's not like, oh, well, this person died, let's bring them back. Every time they die, everyone dies, we can bring them back. No one's sacrifice means anything. Well, in this case, it still... Well, it would mean something, but you could bring him back easily because he was never a person completely. So, yeah. At least that's how I take it. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the chapter. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at KeishanPrime, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.